Refer to your textbook page 230. Acceleration, pecutan. A body or object which experiences a change in velocity is said to have acceleration. Acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity. So this is the formula in order to calculate acceleration. Acceleration is written in a symbol of a small letter. This is not the unit of acceleration. It is the symbol representing acceleration. To calculate acceleration, we need to find the change of velocity. To find the change of velocity, we need to subtract or to minus the final velocity, which is written in V small letter, with the initial velocity, which is written in a U small letter. And then we will divide with the time taken. If the final velocity is more larger compared to the initial velocity, means that the object is in a accelerate movement. Jika hal laju akhir adalah lebih besar berbanding dengan nilai hal laju awal, berarti objek itu sedang memecut, sedang mengalami pecutan. But if the final velocity is smaller compared to the initial velocity, the object is in decelerate movement. Jika hal laju akhir adalah lebih kecil berbanding dengan hal laju awal, bererti objek itu sedang mengalami pecutan, which means at the beginning it was moving fast, then eventually slowing down. Example situation: if the brakes are applied, the bicycle will slow down and the velocity of the bicycle will decrease. So if you calculate the value of acceleration and you get the negative value, means that the object is decelerate. But if you get the positive value of acceleration, means the object are in accelerate movement. After you minus the final velocity with the initial velocity, you will get the value of change of velocity. Then you will divide with the time taken. The SI unit for acceleration is meter per second per second. It is written as m as negative 2. The SI unit for velocity is meter per second only, as negative 1. So please take note, student. Velocity is meter per second. Acceleration unit is meter per second per second. Now let's discuss about this diagram. The bicycle in figure above, which is stationary, start to move with the velocity as stated above. The bicycle is pedaled with increasing velocity. You can observe from this diagram the velocity of this bicycle is increasing. Initially is 0 meter per second and then increase to 2 meter per second, finally 4 meter per second. From this situation, you know that this bicycle is experiencing acceleration. The final velocity is more bigger compared to the initial velocity. If you minus this final velocity with the initial velocity, it will give the positive value. So you know this bicycle is experiencing acceleration. Tetapi jika hal laju awal adalah lebih besar daripada hal laju akhir, berarti bicycle ini sedang mengalami pecutan, decelerate. The following is example of how you calculate the acceleration of the bicycle. The final velocity of the bicycle is 4 meter per second, while the initial velocity will be 0 meter per second. The time taken here will be 5 seconds. So you substitute all the value into this formula. You will get the value of acceleration of the bicycle will be 0.8 meter per second per second. So that's the end of our lesson. Continue doing your practice and see you again in next class.